explain and do recap.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I am your Dungeon Master, DM Disaster. And we're going to start recap. Rocky, can you please do recap for us?
Recap. So last time on Aes'Taldon, we started in the dungeon, not dungeon, it was like a dungeon map, in Kartog's temple in the basement, working our way through a maze of hallways, trying to get out and find Noman's the engine to his ship. So we got into two fights, I believe, with Church of Iron and Inquisitors and Paladins. And on the last fight, we discovered that the people under the armor were like undead servants of some kind. They still belonged to the Church of Irons, but the symbolage was like twisted. We kept going and we finally found our way through to, I feel like I'm missing a huge chunk. We make our way through to another cave-like structure and start making our way through that. We find a door. We try to open the door through various means until Thend is like, I'm gonna knock, which worked.
That was Arthos, thank you.
Oh, was that? I thought it was Thend.
I was like, I'm just gonna knock.
No, Then was gonna do some magic bullshit on the door.
I think Then was gonna do detect magic, or no,
Yeah.
comprehend languages.
Yeah.
Either way, somebody knocked on the door, and the sweetest dwarf who's just trying to get by, who was told he had to guard the door, opened the door, and was like, come on in. But he said it in a kind of a sassy way, and he gave us a map and told us we could talk to the council if we were looking for the ship engine, which he pointed out on the map, and we don't really know if it's going to cause a whole bunch of destruction if it is moved, so that's fun. There's a lot of people in this very detailed, gigantic map of doom that just seems to stretch on forever and ever and ever, and I can't wait to explore most of it. And we ended in a hallway, I think.
Yes.
That's all I got. Oh yeah, Isa decided that he, instead of asking if he could like fight arrows, he just did it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your arm real quick. What?
See?
Chomp.
It was that bullshit.
Listen, don't ask no damn questions. Just hand me the arm.
You gotta ask first. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I think that's where my memory fades.
Yes. So that is exactly where we all left off. Alright, so with you all here, well, this is pretty damn loud. Okay. Alright, so you all are now in the Dwarven Fortress. You can hear very faint sobbing kind of echoing down the halls. You would assume to be the dwarf that is left behind.
Shouldn't have had that hot sauce bun.
Damn you, Then. You hot stop buns.
They're the best.
No, you said that wrong. They're the best.
Just one a little, two a little.
God, this place is gigantic.
It is.
It's beautiful.
Right? But this is
It's
I forget
beautiful.
where we're at.
This is a huge map.
Damn, that's a huge map.
Not only that, it's big.
Big old map.
Damn, boy. It's thick.
So, you all have, each of you have a map that shows the entirety of the map. Shows the entirety of the layout. So you know how to get to your destination. Thend has apparently already scanned the map and figured out the path that you all need to take to get to, I'm assuming, to get to the ship then?
The fastest way to get to the crack that's over there.
Yes, that.
I'm guessing that's where it's at.
Yeah, it's where he indicated was the ship.
Seems fitting.
That means everyone needs to follow me.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
What?
What?
I zoomed out too far. I had to find us again.
Same. And for some reason, I can zoom out with my mouse, but I can't zoom in. So now I'm having to use keyboard and mouse. Like, I can find us, I swear.
Lead the way.
Yeah.
You know,
I literally have left myself zoomed out. Because it's so much easier for me. Alright, let's see here.
Oh.
Oh wait.
I'm about to say, not those stairs.
Yeah, not those stairs. We actually have to go backwards. We have to go this way.
The hell do you mean go backwards?
Then
This way.
remember space.
Click and then space each time.
No, space, it locks in where you're moving.
Oh. So can I make the whole journey?
You can technically, yes.
Oh.
I ain't got good enough eyesight to zoom out that far.
Look, if I zoom out that far, I will not be able to see this.
Wall, 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 wall.
Yeah,
Where
there's
am
a
I?
wall.
That's a
I'm
nice
already
wall.
lost.
Oh my god. Children.
They're not children, just having fun. That's all it is. Alright, then there's two ways we can go.
My legs aren't long enough to go that fast, you guys.
Can I go?
I think. What?
Any space that has those white little squares, those are doors. Keep that in mind.
Mhm.
Walls are there. Just because you
Oh,
can walk through the walls does not mean walk through the walls.
Okay. Well, that was not what I wanted to do.
Oh no, that's a. Oh no.
Are you there yet?
I hate it here.
Mom, you won't stop touching me.
Shut up before we turn this thing around.
It would be quite a shame to have to destroy all this stuff just to get the ship out.
Alright,
I
I want.
told you I have a plan.
Is there a bathroom? I really would like to take a bath.
Eros, you should have used the bathroom before we came down here.
Don't make me turn this car around.
Don't make me turn this party around.
Where are y'all
What the-
going?
I
I'm
think
stuck. I don't know where I am. Oh, I'm down
Well,
here.
where are you going?
I am going to knock on this door just to make sure that.
Ping.
Does it have any-
please?
Huh?
Ping, please. So I know where you're at.
Yeah, please. So we can see it. Oh, hey.
Eros
I know where
has
to zoom into.
started playing his lyre.
Ah, good.
All right. So you knock, and
The radio's on.
Yeah.
you see the door open. The dwarf, obviously, looking essentially at your groin area, and then slowly lifts his head up.
Like what you see? No, I'm just kidding.
And that's nuts.
Oh my god.
Hi, and he's looking down at the map. We're trying to get to the center section. Is there any way we could go through here? And he just draws a line through the room into the next door.
And he kind of lets out a very heavy sigh. All right, come on through, come on through.
Oh, thank you.
Athos, can you stop playing for 5 minutes?
Nope. Sorry, I'm a bard.
Bard's been a bard.
minutes.
This is what you get for not asking before you just randomly suck someone's blood.
It was gonna be a lot worse if I hadn't done it.
I don't know. Is the dwarf leading us to the door, or are they?
Yes, he's leading you to the other door, and he opens it.
Thank you again. And then he's just
Thank
gonna
you.
step through.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did we just step through somebody's house?
You
That's
did.
what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Sorry, thank you.
Shortcut. Like some
Um,
kids.
As we pass through, Isa's going to. Actually, no, the fuck he's not. I only have 2 platinum. He ain't getting that shit.
I have a
Yeah.
strange feeling this is probably a normal thing for that guy.
Probably.
Goddamn house in the
it-
middle of the path.
It would have just kind of looking at the map and having walked through this space, you would very easily assume that you're going to be walking through a lot of people's homes to kind of make your way around. There doesn't seem to be a like designated housing area. It's just paths leading through houses.
Do they just have no privacy here whatsoever?
They have privacy.
Clearly not.
They don't have to. They don't have to open it.
They don't have to open if they don't want. That's why it's so hard to traverse the city.
So now that you've made your way into the center area, you can see that it is full of dwarves. They're dwarves of, I would say, all types, hair color. I wouldn't say really height, but you even see, surprisingly, a couple giants, what appear to be giants, Goliaths by the looks of it. They're kind of hauling things around, putting things on higher shelves. They just all turn and look at you. And then they go back to their work.
Awkward. But
And
okay.
this is a statue.
No, it's just a marker.
Just a marker. Okay.
Well, this just seem very uneventful. Then it's just gonna continue walking across the market, and then he's gonna stop like once he gets kind of like halfway. Does anyone want to see if there's anything here for sale or anything like that, or?
I mean, I
Sure.
guess we can.
All of my money, absolutely.
With
At this point, you actually, I need all of you to roll me a perception check, please.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh
who rolled that? Oh
no! It didn't
man.
even ask me. It just straight up appeared onto a 1. I'm like, how's it gonna be?
No.
I need
What?
to
Right
keep
there
reminding
behind you.
myself whether I have fucking advantage on perception checks or not. I'm sure I don't.
I don't think so.
Wait,
I'm
I
going
think
to-
I do because I still have. I don't know why
You
it
have the
doesn't.
rod of alertness. You do have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say Noman is just kind of like amazed by the fact that he's not one of the
That's better.
shortest people in the room right now for change.
I'm actually gonna spend
Jesus
points to
Christ!
make.
That shit zoomed in so damn fast and it scared me. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Maybe next time don't make the map so damn big.
Oh god! It did
Oh
it
my
again.
god. Yeah, no, because it's on Panda
You
Token
gotta turn that
speaker.
off.
Yeah. It's on Panda Token speaker.
I swear I keep cutting that off.
It's
We're
not that
professionals,
because
we know what
remember
we're
I
doing.
had
The update.
updated to V10. So yeah,
Okay.
a lot of the stuff had the reset. So just make sure you go to your configure settings, and then where it says core, just scroll down, and it's gonna say Panda Token speaker, and remove that. So it doesn't do that and scared the shit out of me again.
I turned that off when we were in the other big room.
All right, so let's see who got what. We got a 16, a 24, 26, a 1. Noman and Arthos, the two of you don't see this.
No.
You're all just kind of preoccupied with looking around.
I
Everybody,
Yeah.
Really just look too focused on the map.
everybody else, you're kind of looking around. You see that there are shops of different types. You see forges and eateries, everything. Just to think of it like a mall, kind of. There's so many things here. It's just an open, bizarre kind of feel.
How bizarre.
Let's see.
How bizarre.
Fend, Arrows. Fend and Arrows, the two of you kind of looking around, you notice something peculiar, kind of just off to the side. You see that there's what appeared to you a human. They have a cart in the middle of
Oh,
this
for
place.
fuck's sake.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
Let's fucking go.
I have no idea what this means.
Oh, it's about to be
Oh, you
ratchet.
Yes.
How in the fuck?
I love it.
And so
Continue.
kind of like looking around, as I said, you see this human with a very large cart, like a cart that you carry around with you outside and ride outside. And you see he's standing there, very, very elegantly dressed, kind of shouting, looking at the cart and shouting. And you see kind of lights and sparks and things. He's like, "No, stop it! What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't do that!" And people just seem to be ignoring him. He's just kind of walking up. You see him shaking the cart in anger. Things are kind of just scattering.
Mommy!
Have you guys found anything interesting? There's a lot of forges and things around here.
I don't think Finn's met Barney before, has he?
No.
Nope.
Doris doesn't know what's going on and immediately walks behind Thend.
Mm.
Does anybody know what's going on with that guy? And he's just gonna just point over to
What
Barney
guy?
throwing a
Who?
temper tantrum.
That's just bad. Wait.
Damn,
hold
he's
on.
everywhere.
Wait, Isa hasn't met him either. Shit.
Yeah, you were preoccupied last time.
I don't know what's up with that guy.
Is
Should
he
we-
okay? Like,
He used to be a skull, and then we fixed him. He owes us a
And
lot
then I
of
brought him
favors.
back.
that
If he owes us, then we probably should go and talk to him.
Well, no, he doesn't owe us. He did owe us, and then he paid off the debt with fantastical items, and then he disappeared for maybe 5 years, and now he's just here.
Then we should definitely go speak to him if he. That's a lot. Let's just.
he looks mentally
Arthur is,
stable.
Arthur's
from
heading
a-
over there.
He's from a different plane of existence. They call it Earth, and they have something there called a toilet. It's like a outhouse, but it flushes the water for you.
Oh, I'm gonna put one of those in the mansion next time.
I feel like I've had a weird dream about that at some point.
I forgot about the toilet.
Anyways, let's go talk to this guy.
Yeah, Arthur's is already heading over there.
I was just following Arthur.
Can't miss this.
Be sure he's not going to murder us. He looks pretty murderous right now.
In the middle of an entire market? I don't assume so.
Rocky, you can go to NPC art and scroll up,
Okay.
and you will see him.
I'm Barney.
Oh, as far as I remember, Barney's only ever murdered one thing, and it was an annoying little fairy.
Well, to be fair, he didn't murder.
Couldn't murder it.
very, It was very close. But he didn't technically murder it.
What's amusing?
So, the closer you get, you kind of see this man shouting at this cart. You all can see a couple items that were scattered on the floor, kind of floating up by themselves and then placing themselves back where they seem to have fallen. He fixes his hair, kind of pushes it back from his eyes. You see him adjusting his glasses and turns around. Oh, oh my, hello.
Are we interrupting?
Barney, it has been a very long time. How have you been?
I've been. Do you all know what's happening topside? Like, it's crazy out here, and the reception is terrible.
Right.
The reception?
Yes, and you see that he starts to reach into his robes now, and he pulls out, like, basically like a sat phone.
Isa is so immensely curious about this phone. He's like clearly staring at it. Like, what is that?
It gives me directions. It helps me latitude, longitude, that sort of stuff. I can't get lost, but apparently I am still lost. It's been a very
Oh, I have one of those, and I hold up my hand with my bracelet.
Is it like a
but-
magical artifact
but-
or?
You're
Hear
quite
me out
far
for
down.
His has solitaire on it.
What's
What the
that?
fuck is
Just-
solitaire?
You can just play it wherever you want.
What?
Like my lyre.
Play what?
and it has snake. It's amazing.
I was just gonna say
It
snake.
has snakes?
Well, can you conjure snakes out of it or?
No, singular. I forgot. You're all primitive. Snake. It's a game on. And he kind of points.
We're gonna come back to the primitive part after, but the game.
Yes. There's this little dot, and it moves around, and you play a snake, and you have to eat the dot and try not to eat yourself, and it's really, really fun. There's also Minesweeper. I hate that game. I can never beat it. But yes, topside. Do you know that there's like a war happening?
Yes.
Imagine
that's
that.
Yeah.
kind of what brought us down here, in a way.
Oh, that's good. At least you're safe down here.
I mean, the point of us coming down here is to get something and go back up. But
Why would you do that?
we have things we have to do.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Don't get killed.
How he looks
Well, I
to
don't
Arthos.
know.
How good of a job have we been doing about that? Not getting into deadly situations. I'll take the
The
silence. as
silence is
confirmation.
deafening.
I mean, we
Anyway.
didn't die, so.
Not all of us, but
I only kind of died.
that's a different story. I also need to
Wouldn't be
take
your first time.
take a sample from you. I need you to check on your health later. But we came over. We saw you were having a little disagreement with, and he's kind of like looking over his shoulder, like pointing at us.
With the
Yes,
card.
with the dink. Yes, we saw you were having a disagreement with the child. But you were yelling at your cart. Is everything in order?
The cart. Not the cart. Pixie fairy thing. I don't know how to. What are they?
It is still around.
It's in servitude to me after what it did last time. And after that. And I have had numerous attempts on my life because of this creature.
Then why not get rid of it?
That's a pretty good question. I don't really believe in killing people.
Not you don't
And-
have to kill it to get rid of it. You can trap it somewhere, bind it somewhere.
Could try to send it home.
I don't
maybe.
have magic.
I can banish it back to where it belongs if you need assistance.
It's free labor. It's fine.
Well, it seems like free labor is causing you quite a lot of stress.
Oh, you have no idea. But I can assure you, the creature's the least of my worries. Getting home is number one.
friend said something about you being from a different realm, plane of existence. I'm guessing that's where you got the thing from, gesturing to his phone.
How do I delete that?
Right click.
Right click.
I am right clicking and nothing is happening.
Scroll down.
Oh, thank you.
Um,
I don't know why that rolled.
another plane of existence.
It's the new bardic inspiration.
I'm not from here. I guess that's the easiest way to explain it. I come from a place of greater intellect. No offense, you're all very intelligent for whatever you all are, but you know.
That statement in and
Problems.
of itself actually is pretty offensive, but go on.
Computers.
Bless you.
Touche.
Can I play Snake?
Math?
Get here, and he hands over the phone.
Oh no.
Well, Isaac kind of like slowly takes out his journal and he's like, as he's mentioning certain things, he's just like writing it down idly, like,
Eris is gonna just look around himself and then sit next to the cart, crisscross applesauce, to try to figure out how Snake works.
So he just kind of looks at all of you now and just, well, not like I'm not happy to see any of you, because I'm absolutely thrilled, of course. Do you all want to shop around? Business isn't really that great here.
Yeah,
Would it be great?
that would be great.
What kind of items do you have that we can procure?
Everything. At least everything I can find. I can't guarantee everything's going to be here, but you know, dead bodies provide a lot of good loot.
I've actually got I've got a question regarding a prior purchase, if that's okay, Barney.
Uh-huh.
So you know when you enchanted my axe to make it poisonous?
Uh-huh.
Turns out that wasn't my axe. There was just like a layer of dirt on top of it, and after I threw the axe into the engine of a spelljammer ship, it burnt away all of that impurity, and now the axe is fine. But your enchantment's gone. Is there anything? Is there a returns policy?
I'm pretty sure you did not throw it into my engine.
Has it? How long has it been since you? It's
You
been
can have
over
a
9.
warranty on enchantment?
It's been over 90 days. I'm
It has
sorry.
been over 90 days, I'm afraid, yes.
Should have gotten an extended warranty.
Did you have a receipt?
Did you pay by cash or card?
How about you show me what you've got?
He
don't
just
need
kind
to-
of
don't need to
gestures
worry about
over
this.
to the cart at this point. Just, by all means, go ahead, browse, tell me what you'd like, and let's make a trade. At this point, he gestures over to the cart, and for the uninitiated, the cart essentially just looks like your standard cart, but you can see that while it appears to be kind of half of a cart, like almost there's like a wall separating both sides, you pull out where armor is, and it just kind of seems to keep going. It's like a rack of armor. You open a drawer, and there just seems to be what is a small little pocket for a drawer. You stick your hand in it, and it goes about elbow deep. And there's numerous little nooks and crannies all over the place, just filled with random items, weapons, knickknacks, everything you can think of.
It's a lot. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of dead
Quite.
bodies here.
Especially over the past 2 years.
That's true. DM, is there like a brochure
No.
or a menu?
No.
There's categories, and you can look by category.
GM, is there like a loot box system?
No.
Can I just give him money and get something in return?
No.
Does Barney do trades? So I have a lot of things that are useless.
I think he
Withdraw.
only deals in trades. I don't
Yes,
think he takes money, does
he only did. He only dealt in trade.
Ah,
Oh,
perfect.
The only reason why he deals in trades is because he doesn't understand your money system.
That's
Don't blame him.
yeah. So.
Therefore, he would rather have an item for an item rather than money, because he will either overprice or underprice.
That's probably yeah. Actually,
Can Arthos look in the armor section at the shields?
Yes.
See what he has.
Yeah, so kind of looking in the shield section, you see that there are several that they just look very odd. Not a lot of them look very like not a lot of them look normal. And he gestures to each of them. All right, so with these, we're looking at some of them. There's this thing, I don't know, you need to sleep with your items? Sounds very wrong. You need to sleep with your items to kind of, I don't know, bond with it. I don't understand what.
you mean a tuning?
I don't know what you're tuning, but that's fine. If you need to tune anything, speak to your music friend down there. And he points over to Arrows.
Okay.
damn it. I crash into a wall and restart again.
You have computers. We have a tuning. I guess that's just the okay.
But yes, we have those kinds, and we have half of those kinds, and then we have just the normal shields. Is there a specific one you're looking for?
Not specific, but let me see what you have that you can attune to.
Can
Yeah, and he kind of pulls open the little section, and you just see again rows and rows, and he's just kind of pushing through them like clothes on a hanger. Oh, we have let's see, this one looks like a moon, and we have one, oh, this one looks like a rhino with a bird on its head, and oh, this one's
What?
got wings. This one has an eye. That's terrifying.
Okay.
Yeah. What about the one with wings? And actually, and the rhino with the bird on the head, because I have no fucking clue what that is, and I am very curious.
Yep, 1 second. I'm gonna pull that up. Copy. Where are you? I don't know where you are. I almost sent that to Becca.
Wrong
Gonna
one.
get some random item. Just like, what does this mean?
Just send it with no
Oh,
context.
what? That looks cool as fuck. And he's like, and what does this one do?
This one, do you know how rhinos work.
What is right?
They're very large animals that run into things with their horns.
That, you know that rhinos and what is your equivalent? Ox, moo. They, they sometimes have birds on them.
Mm-hmm.
This makes it so you can't be surprised by anything. And then you can charge up and hit them.
Okay. Interesting. Does look very nice though. And what about the one with wings?
Let's see, the one with wings you're looking at. Beep. While he's doing that, I'm gonna send you this whole list there, and the others. What are you all looking at?
I was just looking at any like wondrous items, trinkets, spell books, just little magical artifacts, anything like that.
Which one specifically?
How? How about an arcane grimoire?
Crawled real far in that list.
I'm trying to randomly think of items that wizards can use.
Rings, amulets, grimoires.
Mm-hmm.
I would say wand, but you do have a really good staff.
Yeah, basically anything that a wizard could attune to is what I'm looking for.
Oh, there's a lot of things wizards can attune to.
Mm-hmm.
Rings, spell books, probably not wands. Actually, oh wait, I know. Where are they called? Does he have a pair of illusionist bracers?
Roll me percentile. Call high or low.
Fuck. I'll call high. Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Oh, just barely.
Looking through, you managed to find a pair of illusionist bracers.
I could definitely make some use out of these. Would you be willing to trade these for? And he'll take out the golem control amulet that he got out of Castle Ravenloft.
Wasn't that the favorite one?
For a necklace?
Mommy.
Sure.
Okay. Hands it over.
As soon as you hand it over, he just tosses it
Mommy?
over his shoulder, puts it back into the thing.
Okay. I'll take it.
All right, and what about the others? What are you all looking for?
So I'm gonna be honest here, DM. I have a bunch of magical items in my inventory that had descriptions on Roll20, and the descriptions just didn't transfer over. So to be lazy about it, can I just give him all of them?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Cool. Cartag, one deserved Barney. Right, so I've got this. The label says invisibility blanket, but I don't know. I've never used it. I've got this ring. Yeah, it's inscribed with Ring of Uncomfortable Odds, but yet again, I've never used it. And this old cloak's getting a bit raggedy. It's very intimidating, though, so somebody might want to buy that. Can I trade you these in for, other things? I would like another cloak, actually. But, free items for free items. Just surprise me, Barney. I don't know. I'm sure you've got something in there.
I mean, sure. I can't really see why not. Are you looking for anything specific?
I'm gonna be honest, Barney. I know about as much about the things you've got on that cart as you do. I couldn't tell a talisman of ultimate evil to a talisman of pure goods to a talisman of I don't know.
Touche. Well, is there anything specific you want? Like, are you looking for
Specifically,
something?
I would like a new cloak. Definitely a new cloak.
Do you want something that can help you fly? Something that can make you invisible? Something that can do absolutely nothing and it's just a regular cloak?
I don't really care as long as it looks really cool. I mean, this cloak, it looks fantastic. It's owlbear, it's got fur on top. Love it. If there's anything that looks like this, just cooler, I'll take it. If it has some sort of wacky properties, that's even better. And for the other two items, you can either just take them or just give me something random in return. I'm sure I'll find a use for it somewhere.
And he nods. Well, something owlbearish. I guess interesting. And he goes through the robes and you see him pull out something that looks like feathers. This one, I think they said something about a flying horse. I don't know. Apparently this can help you fly.
Oh, I don't know if I'd like to fly.
I very much prefer keeping my feet on the ground as well, but
No, I think that would be a bit scary.
Quite liberating, actually.
Yes, it would be quite scary for everyone else involved.
all right.
A flying car attack is definitely not what I would want to see coming at me.
He kind of tosses it back in. Pulls out another one. It looks like a lion. Like the head of the lion would rest on top of your head. We have this one. Apparently, some hero from somewhere wrestled this lion with his bare hands.
Oh, now that does sound quite interesting. You mind if I try it on, give it a little while?
By all means. And he kind of hands it over to you.
Yeah, you'll put it on, give it a little roll of the shoulders, a little flick of the cape's tail.
So the item has been sent to you, so you can see what it looks like, what it does.
Yeah, that seems good. I think I quite like this one. It feels good, it's got a nice weight to it. What do you guys think? Does it look good?
I think it looks great on you, Karthag.
You look hot.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll
I think
take
it's good
this.
too, yeah.
Fantastic.
And this time, can I learn to take a picture and take a picture of Kartak in the...
Just arrows
don't
in the
think that
background.
Donna
Learn
loves
how
a
to take
picture.
selfies. So he's just snapping away.
If anybody's gonna learn how to use a cell phone, it's gonna be influencer arrows.
No. The invisibility blanket, you can just have that. I've never used it in my life. I forgot it was in my bag, to be honest. But the ring, that seems pretty good, don't you think? Look, it's got the little gems inside. Uncomfortable odds sounds pretty interesting. I'm sure somebody would buy this. I know you want it, Barney.
Can I be honest with you? Nobody buys anything from me.
Oh.
And then he just kind of like a very just sad expression for a moment, and then he turns and looks down at you, Arrows. You!
Yes.
You play music, and he's kind of mimicking, like playing a guitar or something.
I pull out my lyre.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
It's a very nice weapon. I have weapons like that.
It's a musical instrument.
Mine's a weapon.
Oh. Can I see your weapon?
Hey, no.
And you see him pull out a lute, but it has what appears to be a axe head or a scythe on the end of it, and a crossbow on the neck.
Jesus Christ.
Barney stays strapped. Oh God.
That is very impressive.
Oh God.
Do you shoot with it? Do you play with it, or do you stab with it? I'm very confused.
I don't like the way you asked them in consecutive
You
order.
hit, shoot, stab, slice, bash.
Do I need to sleep with it?
I believe so.
See, that's going to cause a problem.
It sure will.
Do I have things I can give up, though? I mean, I could sacrifice some armor class.
Can you though?
No, shush, probably not. That's okay. I don't even know what I'm attuned to.
I'll tell you what, Barney. I was planning on spreading out this ring for something that would maybe help me not get hit by spells so often. But I can see my friend Eros here is very interested in whatever the fuck that thing is. Would you take the ring for the abomination of a
Yes.
It's a deal. You'll throw the ring of uncomfortable odds into the wagon.
Would you like a Des dispenser?
A what,
What?
dispenser?
Oh my god, what am I gonna do with this one?
Anything.
A Des dispenser, and you see he pulls out this. Looks like a Pez dispenser. It's a little dragon's head on the top. Smoke's kind of coming out of its nose. He kind of pops the head back, and you see this little candy kind of slide out the top.
Fascinating.
This is not only the simplest contraption I've ever seen, it is also the most fascinating. Do you have more of these?
I do, actually. Apparently there was somebody selling these, and, you know, they kind of just... anyways, I didn't do it, I promise. But yes, they let you cast, Dragon's Breath?
What?
Oh. In that case, I'll give you the scroll of protection from undead for one.
Minty freshness?
Hold on. I don't think giving him a scroll of protection from undead is a good idea. He did used to be a skull.
You're right. That's probably not a good idea.
Scrolls
Barney,
need to be used, right?
That's true. Scrolls do need. Barney, do you feel undead? When was the last time you slept?
Do you feel death?
So you're not fear.
You see, now the thing about that is, and he reaches into his pocket, and you see him pull out this bottle, and it says no dose on it.
No.
I've been taking these for some time. I get nightmares pretty often.
You know, you can probably see a proper physician, psychiatrist, anything.
Last time I tried to, somewhere in Rarick Docks, he said that I needed to cut off my arm. That was the only cure, and I said that I didn't want to.
You know what? That is my fault. I'm sorry. Medicine is okay. Here. Do you have a pair of sending stones?
Sending what? A cell phone. I have cell phones, yes.
How much would you trade? What would you trade for a cell phone?
I don't know. How much would it cost here?
We don't know, Bonnie. You know what? I'll give you a ring of spell storing for a cell phone.
Barney, what's the exchange? How much is gold worth where you're from?
Oh, that's a sliding scale.
Ow. The pain.
How are silver stocks looking right now, Barney?
Last I checked, a very long time ago, it wasn't doing very well, but things changed, the economy, you know. Last I heard, there was something, pandemic happening. I don't really know.
Pandemic?
I get updates every once in a while.
On Barney's shoulder. Barney, we can make oil for free with magic.
I made a cure to
cast grease.
I don't have grease.
Noman? Noman, surely you know how to cast grease.
Noman?
The silence is
Why
deafening.
why would I know such a thing?
Bucktalk slowly turns to Thed.
And Earls, do either of you know how to cast grease?
No.
Sorry, no.
Okay. Apparently
Do
we
you
can't.
do you have a large container? Like a barrel or something?
He's looking around me.
Yeah.
Yes. Does it have to be empty?
Yes. If you want oil, I suppose.
What would I need oil for?
Partad, why are we casting grease? I think we lost the plot here. Let's rewind for a second. I am willing to give you this ring of spell storing for one of your cell phones, whichever one is the best one you have.
No, I have several of them. I'd say the best one on the market right now would probably be Samsung, but a second best would probably be Apple.
I do like apples.
That sounds subjective.
Keep the doctor away.
I'll definitely take the Samsung.
Not like you can get updates out there.
Now, if you give me a cell phone, will it work the same as yours, where you get things? I'm still trying to understand the terminology of this here.
Well, you see
I
the
love you, mommy.
I love
No.
Oh, well, you see, the thing about that is, you need two phones to kind of reach out to one another.
Well, you have a phone, and then I will have a phone, and I'll be able to speak with you about this whole nightmare situation. Maybe if I can give you actual, proper medical assistance.
Oh, no, it's fine. I don't need a therapist. That's...
I'm not a therapist.
He's a doctor.
Of what?
I don't know. He just keeps saying it.
I don't keep saying it. You all keep saying it, and then watch me do doctor shit.
Here, how about I do something even better? And he just finds, you see, two phones. He hands them over. You should be able to. Someone enchanted these. I don't really know much about that. And he hands them over. You should be able to call each other at least.
Right. Do they just work forever? Do they only work like once per day?
You need to charge them.
How do I charge them? Did he give me like the actual like box with the phone and the charger
Yes.
in it? Okay. I'm guessing what is oh wait, hold on a second. Okay. I get it. Okay, thank you.
Power.
Perfect. And he'll give him the ring of spell starting for both of the phones.
Fen.
Yep.
As he sees you kind of looking through the books, he's kind of like keeping an eye on you almost. Not like he thinks you're going to steal anything, but just kind of like just watching to see what you're going to grab. And then he, I have something here that you might be interested in. It's
Really?
Yes, it maybe, I don't know. And you see that he pulls out a small little green book.
Mommy.
It kind of fits in the palm of your hand. He hands it over to you. This one, it's the Secret Book of Secrets. I named it myself.
He's just gonna kind of raise an eyebrow at him, like, the Secret Book of Secrets.
Yes.
Very secretive.
And you can see that the book has kind of like gold foil of like lips with like a finger and like a shush mush in front of it. This one, they apparently had this. It was... The person said that it had spells in it, but he didn't want people to know what the spells were. So he enchanted the book to hide the secrets. But then he died. A tragic death.
Sounds kind of familiar.
Do you know how to open it?
And he kind of takes off the little elastic band, opens the page.
Can I read anything in it?
Yeah, you see a bunch of spells written in there. Like a bunch of cantrips, first level spells.
Wait. Wait a goddamn second.
Wait a goddamn second. Wow. He's just gonna just start flipping through and like looking at the spells. Just be like, how much would you want for this?
Does nobody seem to understand? I don't understand your money here.
Well, I have things that I could give you if you want it then.
Well, I have this, and he's just gonna pull out the the amulet that he found on that person.
I don't think we should just be handing that out. Then
We haven't
But-
had the chance to look at it quite well yet. Be fair.
we also don't know if it's cursed.
But we have an extra one. I could just.
Morally, I don't think we should be handing an item that could possibly be cursed to other people in exchange for goods.
You have a point. Mm.
I already gave away most of my good items.
Okay. Eros is going to take
I've
off
already paid for Eros's guitar.
Cloak of Protection.
Oh no.
Don't do
I-
that.
I can only have 3 or I can only have so many attunements, and I can't use the badass, and I refuse to not have my lyre. I could give up.
I might have something if you want to give that one to me. I can see.
I have several I can give up depending on what barn you might be looking for.
Noman, do you want my Cloak of Protection?
If you can't use it anymore. I don't want to take from you if you can't. If you.
Then,
Arthur's
did you
reaches
see
into his-
the other item that he handed you?
The book.
Yes, the one that I just sent you.
Oh, he handed me both, or just the one that
He
you talked
handed
about
both.
earlier.
He handed both.
Oh man. I really like that version of the spell halfway down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you like it too.
of course.
I also have an Eros digs into his bag of holding and pulls out with a clunk the Helm of Bereavement.
What?
What?
This is pretty cool. Not many people have this. It's, you wear it and it's magical.
I can't use magic.
But your friends might.
I don't have friends either. Would you like a bard pod instead? I can trade for that.
What?
What is that?
I was trying to help send. I also have. Say you don't want that, but maybe. Oh my god. What about you like to smell good? I have incense that will burn twice as long as it normally would. Super cool.
Are you speaking to me?
Yes, so I can get my friend and some really cool items.
Whatever you want to exchange, I'm all for it.
You know what? For the first book, I'm willing to exchange you this wonderful basket of rolls.
Oh, I love rolls.
That way, you will always have food.
That is far too powerful an item for you
No.
to just hand over.
I feel like you're trolling this man.
No, I'm
Mr.
not.
Money.
By all means, and he holds it. I'm very hungry.
He's gonna hand him the whole basket, and then take the book.
Oh my! fuck?
I said I was giving him the basket.
As soon as he takes it, you see immediately he takes a bite.
Oh,
And there's
God.
just this pause. And you see his eyes get watery, red. He's still eating, but crying silently.
Don't they
Miss
taste?
Barney,
Don't they taste just like hope?
I know this might be a bad time because you're kind of in your feels right now. But would you accept the skull of a guy that I killed and then put gems into his eyes and then a bigger gem into his forehead for perhaps a ring of spell turning?
What the fuck?
Yes,
Oh my
It's
god.
really big gems, Barney.
that's fine. I'm okay with that.
It's all yours.
What
It might
happened,
remind
Mommy?
you of better times.
Oh my fuck.
That's
And
fine.
just with that, I've become the tank I always wanted to be.
We're so.
Barney, not to intrude, but when you do get done, I have several things I'd like to discuss with you, and some things I'd like to trade. And he hefts up the gold shield with the wings on it, for this. But when you're done, mine might take a minute.
That's fine.
Oh, buddy.
Look at what you've done.
What's in this thing? It's so good.
Oh god.
Pickles. Pickles. You hear just,
What?
what do you want? Pickles. Can you get the very kind man here, but the little thing. And he's that thing? Yes, the thing. And then you see floating towards you a bag. And you can see that there's kind of rustling inside of it.
Kind of scared of the bag. Ben's just gonna kind of hold out his hand for the bag, like, I'm a little worried. What's in the bag? What's in the box?
And
Anyone?
something begins to reach out, and I will send it to you.
What the fuck?
I can't seem to figure out how to make an item work.
Are you okay, then?
I'll be okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's the cutest thing ever.
I know.
I just
Yeah.
want to see it. Send it to me, please. I just want to see it. I just want to see it. I just want to see it.
At this
You can
point, as it reaches out, you both see two small tentacles with spikes kind of reaching out and wrapping around Then's arm.
I'm sorry, what?
Very quiet. I'm sorry. What?
And then the flap opens and you see what appears to be a small cat's head pop out.
Oh.
No.
It's
What?
a displacer beast kitty.
No.
What?
It's a...
Stop! It's a kitty.
Look at it. Look at it.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
Is he fluffy?
Is Beal's gonna hate this?
There's
eat Beals.
probably gonna be a little bit of jealousy.
Then you already feel it.
Well, maybe if you start acting right.
Wow.
Ooh.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
Duff will have someone to play with.
I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna try to hold the cat or Displeasure Beast kitten and just start petting it. I'm so happy.
This happy place.
It's so
This is
cute.
where Fant has to make a con save to see if he's allergic to cats.
I already have one.
That's not a cat. That's a menace.
It is a menace.
Keep it. Keep it.
100%.
Keep it.
Just the cutest little thing.
Just don't displace it.
Bro.
It'd been funny if I went to grab it and it was in a completely different place. Like bag
Every
and everything,
time.
just somewhere else. Yeah.
You have to roll every single time.
But yeah, at this point, he kind of just looks at the rest of you. Is there anything else that you all want to look at? I'm not going anywhere. And by the looks of it, you all need to rest.
Hmm.
Whoa.
That is a true statement.
That is true.
It's been a day.
Oh, there is one last thing. If you would happen to have a very particular book, grimoire, I'm looking for, specifically an arcane grimoire.
I have several grimoires. I can't guarantee it's a specific one that you're looking for.
That is fair. I'm willing to give up the Scroll of Protection, a Simulacrum Spell Scroll, for one of those grimoires.
Did you not write down the spell for Simulacrum?
I did. Does it use up the scroll?
Yes.
Okay, then I don't have that. Instead, I am willing to give him the Scroll of Protection from Undead and the Staff of Frost.
I forgot about that one.
And fuck it, I'll throw in a +2 Silver Whip.
You're making fun of me for my silk rope and you have a whip?
This is an actual weapon.
Sure it is.
No, really, look at the handle. It's a bullwhip.
You know what? I don't, it's fine. Isa, whatever you have to tell
You're not
yourself.
here to judge.
Hey, my intention with this was not in the bedroom, unlike somebody.
If you think about it, though, purposely chose a silver whip. That
I
way
didn't
it's
know.
even apart.
I didn't know it was silver.
At the time.
So, what are you looking for specifically?
A +2 Arcane Grimoire.
He nods. See him turn around and he begins to look through books and whatnot. And then grabs a flat item, hands it over to you. This is the best that I can do. And he hands you essentially a tablet.
This man
Apparently, there's an app for that.
gave me the goddamn iPad 9th generation. This is different. Do I have to charge it like the phone?
You do, yes. And unlike your primitive items, this holds many, many more spells, I guess. Writings. You know, whatever alchemy you all do here.
Face recognition, that is different. He was already like playing with it. Right, and he hands over the Staff of Frost and the Scroll of Protection.
That seems easy enough to break.
That's why I will be enchanting it so it doesn't break.
I meant the face recognition.
I mean, it's not going to work for you either way, so.
Turns into Isa. Oh, really?
Real funny. Give me back my face.
Turns back. That is quite fascinating, though. Something like that could hold so much.
What is it? App Store?
Can't wait for
What is-
Isa to just start randomly whipping out the technological spells from Unearthed Arcana now.
Gonna change his robe to a black turtleneck.
App Store. What's Candy Crush?
Flappy Bird.
It's a fantastic game. You have to match up little bits of candy, and it gets harder, you know, the longer you go. And...
That sounds mentally stimulating.
But you don't get to eat the candy.
Download.
No, sadly, you don't get to eat the candy, but the reward is just as sweet.
Transaction.
Ooh, this is interesting. Thank you. Oh my. Isaac just goes nose deep into learning how to use his tablet. And immediately the moment that he learns how to, he starts copying. He starts like putting in whatever he can to start copying over his spells, making little notes and reminders.
So he did give you essentially an iPad with whatever you call that thingy. The fucking pencil, Apple Pencil.
Yeah.
He gave me the pencil,
Oh
bruh.
my god.
Damn.
He gave me the pencil too. Say,
Does he have the pleather type cover with it?
It has just a very nice like OtterBox thing.
Oh, good.
oh my god, this is
So
gonna
you're
be
saying
so
there's a
good.
chance.
So he's got a pen. He's got an apple.
Pen pineapple.
Shut up.
Pineapple, apple pen.
Oh my god. Disintegrate.
You are not disintegrating my iPad. I will fuck you up.
Disintegrating pen.
I will fuck you up so
Wait.
Disintegrating JR.
Disintegrate JR.
If that's an
You missed me.
iPad home, and Isa has the Apple Pen, can you draw teleportation signets on it and just be like attempt like a
Oh fuck!
mobile
That's not a-
teleportation
It's
platform?
not a large enough space.
I could teleport small objects though if I draw it using the drawing app.
Can you enlarge it? And then
Wait, I can enlarge, reduce, and then draw the circle, and then put the thing on the circle and magic. Bro,
I cast 65-inch TV.
Hey, yo. Who wants a PS5? I've become Steve Jobs, and I didn't even have to take any levels in artifice. This is amazing.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the apple protection. I'm gonna need that.
Yeah, Arthur's is gonna look over at Noman. You haven't spoken up yet. Do you anything you're looking for in particular?
Mm, I was thinking about something I had mentioned before to you about the weapon.
Ah, thank you for reminding me. He just reaches his bag of holding and he pulls out a rapier. He just hands it to you.
Ah,
Yeah, I have plenty.
are you sure?
I'm very sure.
Thank you. That one would probably do very well. I have some ideas coming up. Not sure if there was anything else that he might have. I think I'd heard something about some kind of special vial. Not sure. It's something about the blood in a vial. But not medical like Isa stuff. Have you seen anything like that?
Blood in a vial. I mean, there's plenty of bloods in vials. And...
It is supposed to do something about the blood. Something that is more for people that don't need to study magic so much as have it innately.
Oh, so you're not one of the nerds. All right. I get it. I get what you're looking for.
What in the nine hells is Wi-Fi?
And he goes through, kind of looking around. You see him pull out a vial. Oh, you're looking for this... What did I label this? Blood well vial?
A Wi-Fi.
Believe so.
Isa, I thought you already had one of those.
Wow.
You're saying there's a woman in that thing?
No, not a wife. I'm not married.
There's thousands of them locally.
Hot singles in my area. Singles of what?
Hot singles.
Looking for love?
in location undefined.
This is always looking for love.
I didn't
Shut
know
up.
this place
We're
was
not
like-
doing this session. We're not doing that this session. We're not doing that. No. Shut the fuck up right now.
Oh god. Oh boy. That sounds like what I've heard of, though.
How long until Isa discovers Twitch and realizes that he is in fact being controlled by a man who is currently living in
Oh.
That's the end of the campaign. Isa just breaks the fourth wall.
None of this is real. I
No,
saw
you don't
us.
understand. We're all just digital pixels on a screen.
I watched myself fighting for my life on YouTube.
Let us see. What is the rarity on this item? Yes, if that file is available, I have a couple things that I can trade for it. Let me find them here. Where is it? Wait, what rarity is that? Shit. Ah. Hmm. Noman's going to take off the cloak or robe that he has, jacket, whatever it is, and pull out a wand that he has as well. Like, I have these two items. They might be suitable. Let's see. Out of character, it's the robe of useful items and wand of enemy detection. If they might be sufficient, could see if there's something else.
If it's not, I might have something to throw to that just in case.
Oh, no. By all means, it's perfectly fine.
All right. Let's see. I will hand that. I'll hand over the two items. And this is something that I have to sleep with as well.
That has to be my
Probably.
favorite way of explaining that.
just gotta just put it next to your pillow and let's see. So handing him over that. Oh boy. No more robe or thing for Newman. He feels awkward.
Are you sleeping with too many items, or could you use another one?
As a doctor, I don't recommend that for your health.
There might be room for more.
Okay, I'll shrug off my cloak of protection. And I will offer it to Noman.
You don't need it anymore?
I have a lot of things that are attached to me at the moment.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm gonna regret this, I feel it.
Will help take the brunt if I can.
Thank you.
Deleting those items from the list here.
So, while you're all continuing to kind of talk amongst yourselves, exchange things, the people around you are still going about their business. You do see a couple of them kind of stopping and being very nosy, just kind of looking at what you're all doing, what you're exchanging. You see a couple of them like reaching into the cart, looking at things and then kind of tossing it back and walking away.
Mm-hmm.
Are any of them getting sticky fingers?
No. And then you kind of hear this clearing.
Oh.
Yes. Arthos is going to look around because he is starting to pull some things out of his bag now that Noman is finished with Barney. He kind of stops and looks around to see who's very rudely making that sound.
And you see a dwarf. You aren't familiar with him. Eros and Kartag, the two of you are. You know that this is one of the members of the council.
Oh,
Master Dwarf.
Kartag. It's taken you all long enough to get down here. I can tell you're trading items with, it.
It was much more worse than that.
Really, there's something worse than it. And he kind of gestures to Barney again.
Don't you think?
Well, you see, we decided to cut through the temple, and it turns out the church are inside the temple. And they were releasing monsters in the temple. So we killed all of them, and then we came here as fast as we could. Which wasn't really all that fast, to be honest. For that, I apologize. And then we ran into him, who we've met a few times in our travels and has been a valuable source of aid. And we decided to say hello. But a few of our friends here haven't met him before and got fantasticated by his whimsical wares.
Yes. Well, are you all finished dealing with it?
Well, while they're waiting, if you don't have any pieces of dwarven steel laying around, I could use a few more javelins, some hand axes. You know.
Of course we have it. And he kind of gestures over to the several forges that you see.
Shall we walk and talk while I finish that business here?
If you wouldn't mind, this might take a minute for me. You can go on without me for the time being.
And he nods. Please, follow me. The rest of you, when you're ready to head over to your quarters, let one of the attendants know. At this point, you can see that there are a couple dwarves just kind of standing off to the side, like as if they're waiting.
Do you want me to stay?
Arthur just kind of looks at Kartog and the dwarf, looks at Arrows. I would like for you to stay, but if you feel like you'd be very useful talking with them, then go with them. But if not, by all means, please stay.
Fernand.
If nothing else, I intend to go with him, and I can fill you in on whatever needs to be filled in on.
And it's just gonna be like, that works for me. As he's playing with a displaced Reese cup.
I love it.
It's so cute.
I shall call him Squishy, and he shall be mine. And he shall be my Squishy.
I want to touch his little toe beans.
Guess if you both don't mind me coming with you, and the rest, I suppose we'll all reconvene at a later time.
Might be best that I go along, considering this is my ship.
That is fair.
Sorry about that. Anything that was said, can you please repeat?
Could you repeat that?
Basically, Isa and Noman are going to go with Kartag and the gnome councilman slash woman
Dwarf.
dwarf. Why the fuck did I
I
say
think
gnome?
Thend is going to stay with Arthos and Eros, if I'm not mistaken, because Thend is playing with the Displacer Beast.
Yes, I'm trying to introduce Beals, but Beals will not come out.
Feels a little bitch.
Oh no, you just feel Beelz's claws kind of just sinking into your shoulders.
But I don't see Beals.
You do not see her.
Someone's jealous.
Do you want me to pull out stuff?
Oh boy.
I love stuff.
Stuff is quite literally a taxidermy cat.
Leave stuff alone.
A mangy-looking taxidermy cat.
Well,
Not
I
even
was.
magic. He's just dead.
You know what, Isa? I was going to say you got this, but you know what, Kartag? I believe in you and everything you're about to do, and you get my last bardic inspiration.
Keep getting punished for out of character context in character.
Don't talk about stuff.
So it's a D12.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We at that level now.
We do be kind of big.
Mm-hmm.
Surely I'm not doing 4 damage as a level 17 barbarian. I'm sorry. Let me take a look at this.
Well, while you're taking a look at that, I think we can follow the dwarven
Holy
councilman.
shit.
You have a +4 on your rage.
Yeah, it's 4 damage. But I got 6 rages now.
Mhm.
And DM, I did send you all that because it was a lot.
Yeah.
And you
Kartak's
can
gonna go
basically
with the
rage
dwarf.
forever.
I think Isa said you'd come with.
Yep, both Isa and Noman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, as you are walking, I realize I never introduced myself. You can call me Thrum.
Pleasure to finally meet you by name from.
Pleasure to meet you. You can call me Isa. I'm not sure if you met Noman or not.
Noman.
No, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting any of you, except for the big guy and the delicate one over there. Now, I'm going to be cutting to the chase here. Shortly after discussing with you your, how do I put it, enemies, if you will, they've reached out to us. I know that they said they knew that we were missing someone. Obviously, I had asked you all to go and retrieve Bonnie for us. They've offered to return her, obviously for our assistance. We've agreed. Now, that doesn't mean we're going to go back on our word with you. In fact, we don't plan on honoring that agreement with them. And he's kind of leading you around the market area, kind of stopping near the forges. We're going to let them bring Bonnie over. She is currently in penance, and we would very much like her not to be over there. When she's brought back here, we would like for you all to retrieve her. It's less of a trip for you all.
There's ever a guarantee that it's not actually going to be her. You know, the church are very fond of their face stealers.
This is true.
I will be able to see whether or not it's an imitation.
And if it is the fake,
No,
then
if
we
it's
can
the,
get them to
if it's the
give
fake,
us a proper its debate, yeah.
if it's fake, then you can do whatever you wish with them. We want our own back. We've stayed out of all of your battles for quite some time. We don't want to be in the middle of it. But as you have stated, Gartog, it doesn't seem that we're going to be able to avoid it.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think at this point anybody's going to be able to avoid it. Either you bow the knee to the church or you die. That's the outlook they're going for. And we all know how bowing the knee to the church goes. Your people end up in chains, your leaders end up dead, and you end up as slaves.
Which clearly is something that we will not allow.
I wouldn't expect you to. You're a proud people. I'll take 3 hand axes and 7 javelins, please.
And you see the smiths nodding, working. Anything that was currently made, they hand it over. But you see the dwarf Thrum. He is looking around, almost as if he's just trying to not think. He's looking at everything that's here. He's looking at the people, as if he's trying to kind of retain their memory, the image of them in his mind. You need the ship.
We do.
I'd say need is a strong word, but we'd like the ship.
Are you in a rush to obtain this ship?
In a sense, yes.
Much like what the ship has been doing for you, Kartog, in your temple. Providing the magical forge, if you will. It is providing power for ours. And you can see he's gesturing towards them now, and you can see kind of pipes leading everywhere to all of the actual forges themselves. If you take that ship now, it's going to take twice as long to make half the weapons, a third of the weapons that you need.
Is there any other way to power the ship? Or the forges?
Nothing that I would know for the ship. It is how I found it. The fact that it's survived this long and provided so much power is quite impressive, honestly.
We've been doing our best to maintain it. It doesn't run on its own. That would be ridiculous. We don't know much about it, but we have realized that it does need fuel, and we've been able to find things to be able to provide it fuel. But regardless of all that, we need, at minimum, a week, if you can spare the time. We will be working day and night to make these weapons for our people, for whomever you need and can bring into this unnecessary war. But I can guarantee you, if you take that ship now, one, you will destroy a majority of our home. But two, we will not be able to provide you the weapons that we have agreed upon. As such, you will be leaving our people and yourselves at the mercy of the church.
I'd be fine with waiting personally. If Kartak thinks we can.
If you can.
Why me? This entire ship thing was your idea. Of course I'm willing to wait.
The ship is integral to certainly at least some of these plans and anything afterwards. Personally speaking, but
If nothing else, I might be able to research a way to duplicate the engine. That way, there's still something to power the city, and then we're able to take the ship.
Oh, you've just got your fancy glowing rock there from Barney, and all of a sudden you're an engineer. Is that it?
I'm not an engineer. I just know magic.
What are you going to do? Google how to make a new engine for a spaceship?
What's Google?
It's the little G there on the screen. It says
That's
Google
what that
underneath.
was.
Google,
Oh,
no, we have Gimbal to help us with that.
Damn,
He's
I just
here?
want to let you know I love you for that.
is
Listen, I can figure out a way to minimize the damage it would cause by removing the engine, either by somehow creating a duplicate of it, or by
How long is
somebody.
it going to take for the church to get here with money?
If she's currently in penance and they go by foot, I'd say week by ship, perhaps 2 weeks from penance to Siren's Cove, 3 weeks, give or take. Well, of course, then you have to travel all the way from where it docks.
Mm.
You're looking at about perhaps a month or two, if they go by foot. Though, knowing them, they're probably going to try and teleport her.
Right. Iso, try and figure out what you can about that engine. Keep some of that cure of yours on hand. There's every guarantee that they're going to send Bonnie over and we're not going to like what they send.
If the dwarves here have even basic materials, I can make more of it just in case as well.
Noman, help Isa with the engine where you can. Maybe
Sure.
your orb will be able to show us something about it.
There might be some
Hopefully,
things.
they get here before the ship's fixed. We can sort out that little issue before we leave.
Sounds like the best plan we've had so far. I'll need to get to the ship to start taking a look at it immediately. I need to know what I'm dealing with.
Are there people that are regularly on the ship handling it?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
Are there anybody that regularly manages the ship, that they'd be on this ship?
Yes, as I said, we have an artificer here who is quite knowledgeable with this stuff. He's been educating our people, but there's only so much that we can learn in so little time.
Did you say that his name was Gimbal? Is that what you said?
Yes, Gimbal.
Name sounds familiar. I'm sure we'll meet him there.
All right, let's get started.
Can't believe I'll see the ship. And which way do we go?
He will escort you all personally towards the crater.
Even better.
Nice.
The rest of you, what are you all doing?
I've kind of messaged you a little bit. We settled on the armor. That's pretty much what Arthos is doing, is just getting the items out, trading them with Barney, letting Barney kind of do his magic of what he needs to do. Magic in air quotes.
Eros is being moral support.
And playing Snake.
For a little while longer.
Gonna kill that battery.
Oh, then Eros can figure out how to recharge them.
Listen, all I wanted was to take a nice long bath and take a nap.
bath.
Yes, a real bath.
My
No,
bath.
man. Be jealous.
My bad.
All right, so
Probably.
we're gonna take a quick break here, and we will be back. All right, and we're back. Woo! Okay.
Woo!
So, Kartog, Noman, and Isa, the three of you were heading, or you're heading straight to the ship, or were you, gonna wait for the others?
Or we're waiting for the others? It's your ship.
I mean, I thought that it was just going to be two of us going ahead, but if it's the whole group, then might as well wait for the others or see at least how long they might be. Let them know where we're heading.
Well, should probably make it quick since we aren't exactly on a long timetable.
We have a week, apparently.
So, what are you guys doing?
Isa will cast. I'm pretty sure I have sending. If I don't have sending, I'm gonna flip my fucking desk. Yeah, Isa's going to cast.
I'm gonna flip my fucking nuts. What? I'm sorry. Say that again.
He said desk.
Okay, I did not hear that. I was very concerned. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I hate everything about the plane. Isa's going to send a message through sending to Eros. He's gonna tell Eros we are headed directly to the ship. We have a short window of time before we have to help the council. Meet us at ship.
Damn it. Ran into a wall again. Hi, Isa. Okay. Sure. That's all you get.
It's already degraded the bard. There's no saving him.
Really wanted to take a bath. I now know the pain of Noman.
You don't know the true thing.
Ugh.
I let Eros know that we're headed to the ship and to come meet us. Something about running into a wall.
There are a lot of walls here.
There are a lot of walls here. Let's go ahead and head to the ship.
I'm gonna grab Arthos's hand and look towards Thend. They're on their way to the ship. Something about the timetable? But-
always seem to be on some sort of timetable.
They want us to meet, so that means no nap yet.
Is Barney done with my equipment?
Barney is not working on your equipment.
Oh. Who is working on my equipment?
The dwarves are working on your equipment.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
need-
So.
Do you need to stay?
Arthur's just gonna see if he can't get the attention of just one of the dwarves.
Yeah.
And he's like, "This is no rush. I'm just genuinely asking for a time scale because I'm needed somewhere. I just want to know when I should be back, or if I should wait."
You can expect this perhaps by tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning works for me. Thank you. So Arthos is actually no longer wearing armor currently. Just has his sword and shield, and is going to be armorless until tomorrow morning.
That sounds ominous.
No complaints from Eris, for sure.
Complain.
So, all of you make your way through various hallways, through people's homes, And eventually you all wind up at the crater. In this crater, you can see a terrifyingly large ship. But it doesn't appear...
Look at us move.
It doesn't appear to be a standard ship. It's not something that obviously, you would see on the waters. It almost seems to have pincers in the front, and for some reason, you're not certain. It almost seems alive. There's just this kind of energy that it's giving off.
Oh, fuck me. Noman wasn't driving the Mind Flayer ship, was he?
Oh, I've played Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, what?
No. And Noman, as you get closer to it, you kind of get that feeling of recognition. You see Throm kind of pointing down. Oh, there it is. The ship.
The nomenclature.
No, Gesundheit.
This is not exactly what I was expecting.
What were
This is
you
quite-
expecting? It's a ship. Ships look like ships.
It's not a ship I've ever seen before.
Quite a unique one, that is for sure.
Well, if you don't mind, since it's your ship, could you guide me to the core and see what I'm working with?
Of course. And he'll head on forward.
Hold on, let me... There we go. I'm gonna post a picture of what the ship looks like.
Assume
Yes.
direct control.
So NPCs and art, you can see what the ship looks like.
Hey, that looks cool as
It's
fuck.
so pretty.
Oh,
Kind of
thank
terrifying.
fuck. That doesn't look nearly alive enough to be a Mind Flayer ship.
But
Just
yeah,
saying.
No.
You're good, Noman. Don't worry, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a lot better about this ship.
So, Noman, you approach the ship and the ground kind of begins to rumble a bit. You see some of the rocks above you begin to fall down. It hits the ship, and you could swear you kind of feel the pain.
Oh no.
Throm kind of looks over at you, Noman, and back to the ship. I hate to ask, but this thing isn't alive, right? You're talking to it like it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, I talk to my weapons as if, they were alive, but they're not. This thing
It
seems
is-
otherworldly.
That it very much is. It has definitely had quite a voyage getting this far. The both of us. As to whether it is alive, that was a question I was not quite able to answer well before. I'd like to think that there's something there. Waiting, at least.
Somehow the prospect of it still being alive in the first place actually feels like it actually makes this easier.
One can hope. Has to be well kept, at least. Greatly appreciated. That we survived the crash at all is remarkable for it. Still confused about the timing, though.
Well, I'm sure we can worry about the timing later. Let's step on in.
In we go.
Meow.
Having a good time.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, that just makes me think of the one where he gets stuck in the slide.
Oh!
Hey, hey,
Mama!
Mama!
hey! Stuck in a slide.
Oh, God.
There we go, scenes. I was looking for that.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me.
Galileo, 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 Galileo.
There we go.
Okay, I gotta. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me.
This stream is sponsored by Queen.
We love Freddie Mercury.
Okay, there we go. Alright, I need to drag you all onto it.
Drag us.
Who's going onto the ship? All of you? One of you?
I know
Three of you.
Isa and Noman for sure.
Everybody else is welcome.
Arthos, are you gonna go on the ship?
Once we finally get there, yes.
You are already there. Just wondering if you will be getting on the ship.
Yep.
QQ.
Let's let Noman and Isa and them go first, but he will follow behind with arrows.
You are not showing why. Oh, yeah, you are. Okay. Boop.
Boopy doo.
Nomenclature.
Can you see? Yes.
I am.
I
There we
can
go.
see.
I'm upside down.
I can fight!
Alright, so you are currently on the nomenclature.
Wow.
Nomen, you know that there are two hatches, one directly in front of you, one at the back end.
Hmm.
Right, well, now we've found the ship, it's time to, maybe talk about some logistics, because all of our equipment and money is still on the Bannock.
Yes.
So at some point, we're going to have to go and collect that if we're using this, rather than my suite.
Well, the good thing is, all I will need to do is to draw a magic circle on this ship, and I'll be able to directly teleport us between this ship and the Banog whenever we need.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Love to hear that.
First,
bit-
let's go find out what's exactly wrong with this ship.
It's a bit flimsy, isn't it? It's all wood.
Most
Flimsy?
It's all,
most ships are made of wood, I would like to believe.
This
Well,
this
yeah,
ship
but,
flies
I thought
across
it
the
was flying.
stars.
It was a flying ship. I thought it would have more, metal on it.
Noman's trying to hold back. let us go down decks.
Down the rabbit hole.
Yes.
Arthos lets
So-
go of the ballista he was like fucking around with. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Is it in good order?
So far I haven't shot at anything yet, but looks like it.
Good. Like, if we go down,
Is it not working?
no.
Cuckoo. That's fantastic.
I don't think it's working.
Because why would it work, right? Of course. Why would it work?
Hans, we did it. We made it
ship.
inside of the ship.
Hans
Hmm?
gets a Flammenwerfer.
It was flammen.
Klaffer, not there.
Of another. Sorry.
You see, Ivan, if set self on fire, enemy
Oh.
cannot hurt you with Flammenwerfer because you're already on Flammen.
Oh, I heard a door open.
Yeah, stairs working.
Wait,
Where?
Huh?
Which one?
What?
Over the hatch. So I don't see a logo for the stairs, but it's a little black box that's right over it. If you click it, it will take you down. Say, we're
Yay!
just going through and opening doors because I want to see what's where.
Little
I
black
love
box.
ships.
I'm
There
hella
is
nosy.
no
They're
black
so
box.
cool. Oh, I didn't mean to open. I'm stuck in the door again.
Wait, God. Oh my God.
I'm Wazda-ing, and it's like, no.
I am stuck on my own ship.
Oh,
Oh!
I got nothing.
Jackie.
Okay. Magic must
Oh,
beat
I had
magic.
to be on. Okay.
I could just, like, lay across all three of these beds.
This is actually surprisingly cozy.
It is. It's very nice.
Especially for very long journeys.
I would
Ah.
not be opposed to taking something like this on a voyage. Where exactly did you get this ship?
This is a difficult question to answer. I found it while on another mission out in space. It was
As in what?
in the stars.
Why
It is
am I
the
moving infinity feet?
Because you're against the wall.
Mm-hmm. The spaces between realms are called is called wild space, and there's quite a bit of it. quite a number of realms as well.
And this ship is able to travel through all of that.
Mm-hmm. Very far distances, very fast.
This. I'm learning a lot about the revolutionary aspects of technology today, and quite a lot of some.
It's not that phone, but sure.
Well, I just like, and he clearly points to the phone in one hand and the tablet that he's been idly toying with. Well, but first and foremost, I need to get to the engine.
Yes.
That's-
No one knows where that is.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Noman will guide him to the engine. Yeah. Nope, it's not there. You're getting warm. You're getting warmer.
Let us see.
I actually don't know where the fuck the engine is.
What we've got here. Get out of the wall. Why don't you move? There we go. No. Is there anything down this way? There's the other hatch, right? Is that the one that...
Oh, God,
Does
I
this
can't
go
move.
anywhere?
No.
I knew it.
Didn't think so.
I knew it.
What is happening?
That is stairs.
Fuck?
That is the other hatch
Hey,
up.
hey, what's going on in here?
Somebody locked the door.
It was a locked door.
Totally
Nothing.
locked.
Nothing
Oh,
is
you know
happening.
what? Sorry, don't let me disturb you.
It's like some omnipotent god or something just like locked the door and closed it.
I wonder who that could be.
Oh, is this the other hat?
Better not be the captain's suite.
No. So, Noman, the back
Yes.
end, you know that's just for extra
Mhm.
items. It's just like a small storage area.
Storage area. So how
Where
do
the
I
hell is
get
the engine
to my
system?
engine?
Noman, you know that it is considered a living air quote creature.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no actual engine.
That is right. Hmm.
Is there anywhere I could maybe diagnose it? Somewhere? You've got to help me out with this.
Hmm.
You've got to be more helpful, Noman.
I've not exactly had to worry about this aspect of the ship before. This up here, is that the chair?
Yes.
Okay. Let us without causing chaos, at least go to the chair. Let's see.
Also, you should really see about the doors in this place to kind of keep shutting on their own.
They might have minds of their own.
Okay.
So with the chairs, are they built into it? Or are these ones... I don't remember the lore.
They're floating.
These ones are floating, okay.
Yes.
This is, it is not built into it, but it connects to the ship. Power-wise, so that way it can be commanded to go places. Might be the best way to connect to it and see what can be gleaned. Otherwise, just the whole of the ship.
So you want me to sit in it?
I'm.
Isa goes over and sits in the chair.
Let us not try to lift it up.
I'll
Isa,
do my
you
best.
sit in the chair and nothing happens.
I figured.
Very comfy chair.
Are there any like apparatuses around me or anything as far as like any sort of interface?
Nope. You don't see anything around you.
Let's see.
Wait. Uh, hmm. No, man.
Hmm?
Would you possibly say that mentally or even physiologically your mind is, you know what, matter of fact, it'd be better to just try it. And he's going to get up, take you on either side of the arm, guide you over the chair, and sit you in it.
Oh,
Noman, you are sat in the chair and nothing happens.
Okay. So
there's
you say the ship is a living creature, correct?
it is to whatever degree it can be. Yes.
Try try imagining or thinking of the ship speaking to you.
Now, because Noman has memories, now, if he simply channels spell energy into the ship, will that cause it to simply come up alive, or not alive, but come up, or will it start to try and move? From what he knows.
You know that it wouldn't move. It would
Okay.
just more like be like putting a key into the
Acknowledging.
engine.
Mm-hmm. So Noman's gonna be like, it requires some magical touch like you and I have, and he will expend. What do I even have left? He'll expend just a first level spell slot to into the chair, and see if the chair and the ship respond.
You said you're trying to do what?
Expending a spell slot into the chair to see if it will respond to him,
Okay.
and try to focus on it on the ship.
Okay. Then yes, you do, and yes, it is.
That's concerning.
Noman, as you kind of channel some magical energy into it, you begin to feel like you're sinking into a very warm, comforting bath.
What's that like?
Maybe a bubble bath?
It could be a bubble bath. But yeah, it feels like you're being drawn into a bath. All of your senses, everything just kind of seems to open up more. You are aware of yourself. You're also aware of everybody else in the ship.
Oh dear.
Almost as if, kind of like you're having an out of body experience, and as if you can walk around the ship itself. Everything on this ship just kind of seems to be your eyes. You can see Arthos and Eros in the bedroom.
Changing channel.
You can see
Snuggling.
Right?
you can see Isa in front of you, but not as if you're looking with your own eyes, but from almost behind you.
Behind.
You can see Thend fiddling around with the ballista.
Oh God.
Oh no.
You can see Kartog walking around.
What the fuck is that?
What's what?
The thing I'm standing. Is that the anchor?
That.
Is that the steering wheel?
Steering wheel-ish, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really need a steering wheel, but it's there for looks.
Oh yeah, just as you have to have a steering wheel so you can take your like heroic pictures of you on the steering wheel, even though nobody's flying the ship at the time.
With no one experiencing all that, he's going to say to Isa, it is somewhat strange experiencing this again as something that it's almost like it's someone else's story.
Okay.
Looking at this again.
I was kind of just writing down the description of how Noman is kind of experiencing this.
Yeah, he'll explain what it's like when you connect to the ship, and explain the visual capacities. And because he's also a caster, try to explain like how and what it feels like for expending energy into it to be able to control it, concentrating on it, everything.
Right, all the stuff.
And let's see if I'm remembering as a player correctly. I can designate another person to then take the chair without an issue, I believe. Oh, there he is. Rue just flying through.
Yes, everybody
He's,
would
like,
know then.
Stepping the wind. Oh my god. So he's gonna be. So after he's like explaining that to Isa, be like, but perhaps maybe you should experience it yourself now, and he'll get up and try to send the connection over to Isa, or allow him to be designated, and see. Try for yourself. Just don't lift off.
Driver. No. Isa will look at him a bit confused, but he will go over to sit in the chair when he gets up.
All right, and once you sit in the seat, almost immediately, the same sensation. You feel like you're sinking into this warm bath. Your senses heightening. You can see everyone wandering around, doing things that they probably shouldn't on someone else's
Change the
ship.
channel. I did not sign up for HBO After Dark.
I forgot to mention.
No, you signed up for Rolls After Dark.
It don't matter which way the rolls is spelled.
For those
Eris is
who don't
probably-
know, that's why I named it Rolls After Dark.
Eros is snuggling in. He's probably already asleep. All he wanted was to take a nap, and y'all were like,
Mhm.
no.
Right? They cuddling and sleeping, both of them.
Uh-huh.
They out.
Is that what they call it these days?
I'm sorry, who had the whip?
It's a weapon! It's not silk rope!
You know, whatever.
Listen,
Hey, the silk rope is to help Eris go to sleep at night, okay? It's all about Shibari, man.
listen here, you
You're fired. Get out.
I
My
will
brother
not.
in Christ, the silk rope is going to be used to fucking keel haul you once the ship is working.
I will not take any of that from some little strumpet.
Excuse you. I take out my war loot.
But I hear and see everything on the ship. Some things I just block out. Ice has got this like almost confused, estranged expression on his face as he's experiencing this, but he's kind of getting the hang of it, and he wants to see if there's a way for him to focus or pinpoint maybe even like a possible place of in regards to the ship quote unquote being alive, possibly point towards maybe a quote unquote like wound or a place of pain for the ship, essentially anywhere that there's major damage to it.
Kind of channeling yourself, moving through the ship. You don't find any damage. The ship itself seems to be in great condition, all things considered. You just feel kind of emptiness.
There's no like center of energy or power that he's kind of being able to glean from inside the ship's view.
No.
Okay. Oh, that makes it complicated.
Mhm.
And he will open his eyes and get up from the seat. That was strange,
That it is.
but I'm guessing that there is no engine or any sort of power source on the ship. It just is.
Very much seems to be.
Which makes this extremely complicated. And I don't think I can make a whole nother one of these ships in a week. Well, maybe just maybe if I go back into whatever that sensation was and maybe get more used to the ship and try to glean more from it, maybe even possibly I could figure out a way to make something of a power source that could work in a similar way. But I can only hope we would have enough time for that.
Is there magics that could even try to create something like this? Like another of it?
Well, that's actually something that I've been brewing up in my private study, and Isa will take out his normal spell book, and he'll go and flip back past a few pages that have different kinds of writing in it, and he will point to the wish spell. It's very powerful arcane incantation, and it just might have the ability to do something like that, but I need to know the specifics and everything about the ship to be able to replicate it.
Isa,
That would
Yes.
take quite a
having
lot.
connected to the ship, it's almost like, I wouldn't say the schematics have kind of been transported into your mind, but you know, having been connected to the ship, like it's like you feel like you know the ship already.
I can try. Just I'll theory craft for a little bit tomorrow I can try to attempt to make a duplicate.
Doesn't have to be too much of a rush as well. If what we're told is needing a little bit more time anyway.
That's true, but also we aren't sure what methods of travel the church will employ. Plus, we have a little bit of our own timetable that we're working off.
Fair.
The more time that we have to spare, the better.
If there's anything that I can contribute to the effort. And not that Newman has expression right now, but he's gonna pause for a moment and be like, and then ask, when you connected to the ship, did you happen to see anything else?
In regards to what exactly?
Perhaps not.
No, don't do that. If you're going to ask me something about what I saw on the ship, then you should probably give me specifics, because it might be important later down the line.
The very first time that I found the ship and sat in this chair, there was an immediate connection, like what was experienced. And there was a vision of sorts. Just remembering something as if it was a memory of the ship. However long before I had even found it.
I don't believe I saw anything like that. It could have been a specific trigger response to you being connected to the ship.
Perhaps. But I wasn't exactly like this back then. Might have just been a moment at that time. But either way, might be selective in who it chose. But yes, I'll be able to assist whatever I can to see whatever we need there. If we need any resources or energy.
Newman,
Yes.
you feel kind of a buzzing in your pocket.
Buzzing? Oh dear.
Do you have a cell phone too?
It's always on vibrate. Okay. Once I feel for the pockets.
You know it's where the orb is.
Ponder it. Ponder the orb.
Yes. Well, the fuckery is past in some ways, so he'll go for the orb and oh shit. He'll go for the orb, but he'll cover it, just in case it's someone trying to call in.
Mom, I have someone over.
Is it someone send something to me?
No, you're not
Okay.
sure. But you do see directly across from you. It's like a pedestal, and it also seems to kind of be emitting this glow.
Don't know if I remember that. He'll go over to it.
The pedestal has a little space that you would assume the orb would probably rest on.
I'm a bit fuzzy on what'll happen, just be wary. And he will rest it down.
When you do, you see an image kind of shoot up, light from within, shooting up through the orb, and an image of yourself appears. Isa, you don't know this person that you're seeing. It's a very fairly human looking man. Blondish hair. This is, I don't know how to say this. Odd, I suppose. My name is Captain Cordai Geno Septisar. Hopefully, it is me who found this orb again. If it's not, there's nothing I can do about that. I have some information. The attack obviously was planned. She's been after me for a while now. I don't know why. Something about regenerations, revivals, something I don't know. I was hoping that I can avoid her. It's been several years, actually. I thought I was doing good. Keeping my head low, not causing trouble, sticking with the same crew. But it seems that we have a traitor amongst us. Sortiara told me that I would meet my end one day. If not by her hand, then by that of someone she trusts. Someone very close to her. I'm not sure who this is. I'm not sure if I'll ever cross this person's path, and I hope to the gods that I don't. Maybe one day I'll be free of all of this. Maybe not. All I know is I'm getting tired of running. And then everything goes dark again.
What was that? What the fuck was that about?
Still not quite remembering everything.
Do you know who that is? I mean, you had it sounded like almost a captain's log. So you had the orb. You don't know who that is. And why did he mention Sortiara?
That is what I used to be. That was me. Although I don't remember right now about Sortiara. At least I don't remember that connection, but perhaps there was. And Gnome's going to he's going to remember a little thing that he has in another pocket. And go to pull it out, and it's just a little ticket. I've had this thing for a while. Been afraid since remembering much of this to even consider it. But perhaps it's time.
Consider what exactly?
Becoming myself again. And he'll use the ticket.
Hey, yo! Okay, sorry.
Let's fucking go.
All this time later.
Let's
Finally.
He'll be a real boy again.
I think that's what you call waiting for a dramatically appropriate moment.
I have no idea what's going on, you guys.
Don't worry. Nobody does.
So, Noman.
Noman will use it to wish to become his astral elf self again.
Using this ticket, you watch as it kind of begins to fade in almost starlight. And it looks like embers floating, disintegrating this paper. The light swirls around you. Isa, you're watching as Noman is encased in this swirling, glowing light. And it almost envelops him like a cocoon. You can't see inside of it. And then that cocoon kind of begins to fade from the top in that same manner. It's kind of like dust just sprinkling down. And you see the image of that person from that message standing in front of you.
He's gonna look at his body, no longer feel the almost carapace that was his form, and look over to Aizen and say, "It's good to meet you as myself again.
At least
Still
it's
working
easier-
out what to call."
At least it's easier to look at you like this.
That's fair.
But you got some answers you need to give. Like why Sortiara was hunting you down even this far back.
We'll figure out the ship, and then we'll figure those details out. Now that I'm in my original full form, there hopefully shouldn't be very many blockages with that. And for and non-magically, he will actually express on his face some relief.
First time in forever.
He's not entirely. He's still, stiffly expressive, but it's, it's there. You can tell that it wasn't entirely his form that brought on such the expression or behavior, so much as it just worsened it. But guess I should
Fucking Christ.
reintroduce myself to the rest.
You should do that. While you're doing that, I need to ask something of Arthos' father while we're here. Also, I don't know who
And that-
closed that door, but that actually scared the shit out of me. I literally looked back at my bedroom door because I thought it open. Oh my fuck.
I think it was opening and closing doors accidentally.
Oh my god. I almost jumped out of my
Who could
fucking
possibly
chair.
be doing that?
Somebody was in my apartment. Fuck. Please don't open doors in the middle of an intense scene. That's bad for my heart.
Then do you see
What the fuck is Stan doing now?
I don't know what then.
Shooting the ballista.
Pew 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 pew.
Then do you see the thing that popped up for you
Blowing holes in my
in
ship.
the chat?
Oh, okay. Just click on it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm kind of terrified to roll.
Well, maybe if you stopped doing shit, you wouldn't have to roll.
42.
I answered to everything.
The answer to everything.
Then you're playing with this ballista,
Oh no.
moving it around, and
That could happen.
They are.
you don't intend for it to go off,
Oh my
but it
god.
does.
They are.
Bruh.
You see the bolt flying across the cavern, and it
We can't have
smashes into the wall. You see a couple of the dwarves that were like walking past, just like, and there's like not a panic, but like a startle.
DM question.
Roll a
how,
stealth
Yes.
to try to disappear.
Remind me, how high is Bia's passive AC?
Passive 22.
Yeah, as soon as that bolt goes off, Kartak's just gonna like clap him across the ear.
We can't have shit because of you.
This is why we can't have nice things.
God.
No bath in here. We need to go back out there.
Arthos, where's your father?
Oh yeah, I need to talk to him. Oh my god, I hate doors.
I
out
need
of-
Unless they followed us below, he should be above deck still.
Yes, he is still above deck.
I need to speak with him immediately. He walks past Arthos.
Not if I need to speak to him first.
This is a hell of a lot more
We're all
important
gonna do
than
this
you
now.
meeting the parents.
And what have I told you about playing with things you don't understand how to use? You could have killed those dwarves, and now they have to remove the ballista bolt. When we
It
go
just-
back up there, I expect you to make a full apology to each of them for ruining their day.
Hey, it just went off on its own, man.
It just went off on its own, man. If you weren't fiddling around with it, it wouldn't have went off.
I guess you have a point.
I know I have a point.
Are you sure it's not that it's old and, it's gonna go off any moment anyways?
Then I'm fairly sure it was because you were fiddling around and spinning it and saying, "Wee, look at me, I'm the ballista man."
I was not. I was saying a pew 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 pew. And then he sees Kartok getting more and more upset. He's just like, but yeah, I'll apologize. You have a point. I shouldn't be playing around with this.
Why couldn't you have just played around with one of the smaller ones, Vend? There are 4 ballista on this ship, and 2 of them are your size. But
My
you
God,
have to go for the big one, don't you?
I was just wondering what no one was compensating for.
Huh?
He says that he's just gonna wander off to the smaller ballista, start messing with that one. I'm just testing to make sure all the weapons are in good working condition. It's been here a while.
Q will grab his orb and join the crew.
I'm telling you. Fucker, man. You. If you hurt one dwarf on this ship, they are going to tear us to bits. Verbally, if not physically. And I, for one, I'm not interested in getting talked down to by anyone today.
Wouldn't
Because
that be
somebody
talked up
decided to fire a... Shut the fuck up. Now, Isa might not be here, but I'm going to say it for him. That sounded very racially charged.
Whoa! He's right,
I'm not just saying you're really tall and they're, a little shorter than even me. Kind of hard to talk down to someone who's like 3 times your height.
You're digging the hole even deeper here, Fen.
Just make a note. Thind is racist.
I know they might not have had many dwarves in Barovia, but that doesn't mean you can be mean to them, okay?
Not being mean, I'm pointing out a fact. How does someone shorter than you talk down? I'm talking about a physical thing. There's a physical issue here.
Oh, he's one of those.
Ah, fuck.
And talking down to someone is a figure of speech. Anyone can talk down to anyone, even if they are shorter than the person they are talking to, whether it be by genetics or by race.
You see like the cogs turning. No, I still think it makes sense the other way.
You motherfucker.
You can tell this way he's totally bullshitting you. Just because he's having fun with messing with the fucking ballista. This time though, he has made sure said ballista is not loaded. He's not making that mistake twice. At least while you're in, at least while you can see him.
I don't remember commanding anyone to fire. As he walks up.
Oh, it kind of went off on its own. I don't know. I was just moving it into a better position. Just went off.
You lying bitch.
Hey. There is no need to call names.
Swindling charlatan.
I don't think I've ever swindled anyone.
bet you would if you had the chance.
You see him like thinking about it. No, there's no good reason to. But pretending to be someone else, I have had to do that on occasion.
Exhausting.
Yes, it very much is.
This monk guy is an asshole.
Speaking of other people, who is this childlike man you found?
No, he was in the.
That's
I'm fairly sure
Noman.
it's Noman in one of his disguises, although I'm not seeing this one before.
No, that's the real. No.
We'll guess soon get to the bottom of this. Come here, you. Kartag is going to put his hand on Noman's face and begin to pull.
Oh God! Kartag! Stop!
I just
stop,
got this face.
Kartag, stop! That's actually
You don't
just
have to do
Noman.
that. If it's an
It's
illusion,
not
you,
com-
you fi-
It's not coming off, guys.
It's not supposed to come. And
He literally just drove it off the lot. Why do you gotta put a ding in it?
real.
I was just whacking Kartag's arm with the fucking black. So like, stop! Bad.
all I can imagine is Yoda smacking R2D2.
This is really neat.
Tell us something only Noman would know.
Oh my God, Kartag! It's literally Noman. I'm telling you, it is actually Noman. You don't need to rip his fucking face off.
Noman, if that really is you, show me the orb. I know.
Noman's got all those scrangly bits on him.
That's.
I mean, are you sure? Are you sure? For all I know, I don't think it's Noman.
What
Because I've
the
never seen Noman look like this
Fuck
before.
up over there.
Noman.
He
Show me
pulls
the
out the orb. Yeah.
Can you still
That-
turn into a
It's
bird?
secure. I can.
See, it must be Noman. Only Noman can turn into a
And
bird.
that is the
That-
only one of those orbs I have ever seen. No one is the only person with it.
And that
when
was
did
really.
those three
Damn
get
it!
here? I've only left.
And
Stop firing the damn ballista!
I thought I made sure it was empty this time.
I never said it was.
This
Damn
is like
it!
hurting cats. This is actually like
Can
hurting
Noman, like,
cats.
Can Noman
No.
like tele-
44.
44? Jesus.
44 more.
As Kartag is trying to rip off Noman's face, and everybody is attempting to stop him, you all hear another ballista go off.
Okay,
Oh my
officially,
God.
as soon as that happens, as long as everyone's looking away, I would like to roll stealth to move to the other ballista on
You
the
are
other side of the ship.
so bullshitting right now. We know where you
Please.
are.
cast-
Please,
You are-
for the love of God,
It
let's
doesn't
roll.
matter.
I
if
cast
you're over
telekinesis on Thend.
Look, it doesn't matter if you're over at the other ballista or not. You're the only one that moves that fast. You're the only one fucking with it.
Stop
I'm
being
still
a
gonna
little...
try to play it off.
Oh my fucking...
Can I roll stealth?
Yes.
You are the
Yes,
reason
please,
why we
love.
cannot have nice things. JR!
It's gonna be a 1. No, it's a 22.
Well, there's ones in there.
JR!
Can I try to find him?
Yep, absolutely.
I was gonna say,
Someone's gonna get it.
Can we roll perception to see his...
I mean, everybody's
Oh,
already
yeah.
doing it, so whatever.
I wanted to ask permission first.
Yeah.
That's fine. Everybody else is doing it.
Come here, you little shit.
I fucking see his ass. I fucking
s-
see his ass.
Funny.
What?
In a perfect world, okay? Danger sense allows you to sense danger and gives you advantage on perception checks to
That's-
sense danger. Fend
I'm
is
not dangerous.
actively
That's a
being a danger to
dexterity
everybody
save.
on this ship
You-
right now.
He's not being a danger to everybody on the ship. He's being a danger to everyone in this cavern.
Okay. All I'm saying is, Fend is a danger. Does that
Get off
make
the ship
sense?
before the dwarves try to attack me and not send.
No, because you were currently preoccupied with trying to rip off Noman's face.
Let me off the ship.
I just got this nose.
Oh my god, Kartak, stop trying to rip off Noman's face. Fucking Fend, Go sit down.
Aww.
Off the damn ballista.
He's gonna go downstairs. Damn it.
No, get your ass right there. No, get your ass back up there. You are going to sit right here 10 feet from me. I'm not dealing with this shit right now.
You do realize if he goes down there alone, he's gonna sit on the chair.
I know, Arthos, can you please go get him? God, oh my fucking...
Alright, fine. Kartag, 1 second. And Arthur just reaches up and like grabs Noman's nose. It's real. Okay, fine. It's Noman. It's Noman. It's real. We're good.
You know what?
He
You
goes
know what?
downstairs.
You know what? I'm done with this shit. I'm done with this shit. You know,
I've already let go of his face.
and you're not going to rip it off. It's the real face of Noman. I watched him transform in front of me. This is what he actually used to look like. He used some paper or something to turn back into his real self.
It was something.
Why
It
is
was
his
something
forehead
that
so large?
I don't know. It's like you could park one of these ships on his.
charges up disintegrate. He's such a little shit.
I fucking can't. I can't. You don't let JR play while in the bathroom anymore.
No!
Don't. JR, this is the final time you get to play from the bathroom. You're on some bullshit tonight.
Oh no, I'm sitting at my computer right now. But no, seriously, he's just gonna be in that room and he's just meditating, trying to calm his childish energies down
Jesus fucking Christ.
while playing with the cat occasionally.
My blood pressure high.
Bro, I didn't know creatures from the Feywild could end up in fucking Barovia, but here we are.
This is why I hate the Feywild.
Oh man.
No. Okay, you're not going to rip his face off anymore, right, Kartag?
I mean,
Right?
not at this moment, no.
There's no reason to rip his face off.
If a reason does come up.
We're not ripping off Noman's face.
Did you
Okay.
prefer my face before to this? I can actually express now. And
Please don't.
properly breathe.
Please don't.
Hey, I'm gonna take a feather out of my component bag
Oh my god.
and use the telekinesis ring and just have it float around the
Jesus.
room to see if the displacer beast will chase it around.
Oh, it 100% does.
This is amazing.
The
Best-
perfect
best time
use of
ever.
a high-level spell.
Yeah.
God.
Arthur just goes to stand in the door to give this place a some room to play.
To make sure that it doesn't leave the room.
Hey, 2 birds, 1 stone. Right?
Oh lord. Oh god. Can we just evil mind then to call it a day? Like, I don't see any other way out of it.
I don't think it'll lower his AC.
Leave the ship
God.
so I'm not associated with anyone.
Now
Gotta
that
talk to Dad.
I was about to say, now that everybody's done on their bullshit, I was gonna go talk to Dad. Go meet your father-in-law.
No, it's okay. Go ask about
no.
your love of your life. It's fine.
I won't take these low blows from you.
Oh, yes, you will. It's fine.
No, Mr. Arthos' father, I don't know what to call you.
My name is Torsten.
Torsten.
Insight check. Is that his real name?
Well,
We don't trust nobody.
we don't trust
No.
we don't trust these hoes.
It's because these hoes ain't loyal.
No,
Yeah, go
Mr.
ahead. Roll.
I
Oh my god.
rolled like crap anyway. It's fine.
I feel that.
Mr. Torsten. Back when we were in the temple, you looked at me and asked me, how did I get here? Who, where, and why was there a copy of me in penance?
Don't know, and don't know.
Then how exactly do you know my face?
Because I saw it while I was in the prison.
Was I also a captive?
No, you were not.
Do you have any inkling of what exactly I was doing there?
Well, considering that you were consorting with the she-bitch herself, I would assume that you were more than likely taking the poor prisoners down into the depths of the church, to the experimentation room, experimenting on all of us.
And I'm guessing by she-bitch you mean...
The she-bitch.
She's a bit sheepish.
I was trying to figure out how to bring up the fact that there are technically two, and he's trying to figure out which of the two he's specifically mentioning.
Oh, there's more than two.
Well, there's more than two, but bro, that's too complicated of a conversation to have right now.
Yeah, sorry, you're gonna have to be more specific. Which of the 57 she-bitches do you mean?
Please tell me you're saying that in character.
I can.
Yes.
Go
Do
for it.
Right,
If
first off,
it keeps you from ripping off Noman's face.
First off, I just want to clarify. Bitch is a female term anyway. You don't need to put she-bitch there. It's like a double jeopardy kind of situation. Secondly, which of the 57 she-bitches do you mean?
What do you mean, the 57?
There are multiple clones of the same person, and I am trying to figure out who the original is and
Yep,
which
there
of
are.
these clones are the ones that I am supposedly affiliated with.
Yeah, there are at least 57 Sorgiaras on Aes'Taldon at this very given moment.
And at least one of them is named Lefa,
And one
That's
of
the
them is a
blonde one.
dragon.
and one of them is a dragon.
That's
And
the
the other
dragon
one was a barkeeper.
Wait, hold on.
I
Wait,
wasn't
what?
there for that. Oh yeah, no, I was. Yeah, no, there was a barkeeper who looked exactly like Sorgiara who gave us love before we met you.
Oh, what? You didn't think to bring that up at all?
We
I
didn't
don't-
think it was important.
I don't remember her looking like her. Was
I thought
she?
she did. I thought she was a vampire and she looked like her.
Anyways, there are multiple iterations of the same person, and some of those iterations are not affiliated with the others in regards to whatever's going on in penance. So we need specifics.
Did she look like this? And he'll turn into the one that he met at the when
Can he do that anymore?
yes. Yes.
That is, I don't think I enjoy that, watching you do that. That's weird.
He'll turn into the one that was in Crystal's Veil. Right? He remembered he remembers seeing her, so he'll turn into that one. Did she look like this?
Yes, she did.
Turn back real quick. Well, narrows it down to that look.
It's more complicated. Okay. Fine. All right. Thank you, Thorson. Isaac just shaking his head. He's just kind of exhausted mentally, and he's going to walk past, go towards the rear of the ship.
when you approach the other two women, the the reporter, as you're kind of walking past, she's like, "Oh, never mind."
If you need to speak, we can speak later. And you will go down, into the bowels of the ship. Where the fuck is the thing?
You were right there at it.
Was I? I don't see the thing coming up. I'll forget that. You guys.
There's that one, and then
I
there's
know.
this one.
I know. I thought I got something. It doesn't matter. We'll fucking figure this shit out. There we go.
There you
Sorry.
go.
You guys do your fucking thing. Don't mind me.
So Noman will address the ones that are left up top and say, "This is, in fact, what I used to look like before crashing here, and Leafa's handiwork saving me. This is the form of Captain Cordai Geno Septizar. That's my real name. Still not sure if I plan on using that or sticking with Noman, so for now, Noman is still fine. And yes, this is my real form, real face. Everyone is welcome to stay below. Don't know what the dwarves may offer for places to rest.
When you had all moved through the dwarven homes, you noticed that a lot of the beds were just made of stone with sheets on top of it.
Oof.
What in the Elder Scrolls?
Do they need like a town chiropractor or something? I can make some good business.
The best paid job in town. In the mountain.
All right, so we're gonna call it here.
Okay.
Hey.
We will catch you next week, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, for the continuation of Aes'Taldon, Evil Begets Evil. And you can catch us this Friday for a new campaign, Running Descent into Avernus. Looking forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye.